Bismillahirrahmanirrahim, friends. Welcome back to Football Gupshup Live Watchalong. Right now, the second half is about to begin, and the players are back on the pitch. So let's see what's going to happen. We can see a change has been made by Manchester United, and it looks like that Scott McTominay has come on for United. Maybe Kobe Minu was injured, so maybe he won't be able to continue. And the second half has begun. It has kicked off. Right now it's Johnny Evans on the ball. Let's see what can he do. Trying to push that ball forward, and Manchester United right now have a point to prove. They need to find that shot. They need to find those goals. Varane passing it to Johnny Evans. Evans right now trying to go forward. So Manchester United making a change over there, and they have brought on Scott McTominay and taken off Kobe Minu. So a change being made already. Right now, ball pass to Anthony, trying to get away, but Nottingham Forest once again trying to win the ball back. Dominguez on the ball right now, pushing it back once more. Yates and gives White staying quite close. Dominguez getting the ball back, pushing it back to the goalkeeper. Garnacho putting that high press in. The ball goes out. It is going to be a throw in. 46 minutes already. Nottingham Forest nil, Manchester United nil. Adam Ambisaka with the throw in. Ball is being pushed forward. Once again, the ball has been put out. United are going to win a throw in. 47 minutes on the clock. Rashford looking for option has got Adam Ambisaka, Bruno Fernandes, Anthony as well. Scott McTominay going forward. Bruno Fernandes gets the throw in. Back to Adam Ambisaka. Rafael Varane pushing it towards McTominay. McTominay turning from gives wide over there, passing it to Onana passing it to Johnny Evans. Johnny Evans right now on the ball, trying to go forward over here. Let's see what can he do. Pushing it in towards Ericsson. Ericsson right now trying to find that pass in. It is Nottingham Forest on the ball, still on the ball over there. And once again, Ericsson winning the ball. Rashford playing that ball in towards Ericsson, but the goalkeeper comes out and collects it. Right now, Nottingham Forest once again trying to build that counter attack. Rashford chasing the ball over there, and the low gets to it. Alanga once again in chase. The low tries to get rid of it, but Nottingham Forest put a cross in. Once again, clearance from Varane. Nottingham Forest once again with the possession. Guys, please do subscribe to Football Gupshup, and please do give a like as well. It'll be really nice if you guys can please do give a like as well. It'll be really nice, really appreciated. Once again, Anthony on the ball. Anthony trying to push it to Adam Amisaka. Guys, we are really trying our best to grow this channel on YouTube platform. So please do subscribe. It'll be really nice and really lovely if you guys can please support Football Gupshup. Once again, they're showing that replay of Rashford backheel pass, and he was trying to find Eriksen over there with that pass, but he wasn't able to do so. Let's see what can United do from here onwards. Eric Ten Hag watching and not happy with the choice of pass over there. So let's see. Once again, Manchester United putting in high press. David Yates on the ball from Nottingham Forest, pushing it to Morello over there. Right now, Anthony once again going back, trying to help out Adam Saka. Ball comes in towards Dominguez. Dominguez right now trying to find an option. Garnacho trying to intercept but unable to do so. Nottingham Forest have got the ball. Elanga on the right wing, puts across in. Johnny Evans making the clearance, gives wide, trying to get to the ball. Rafael Varane challenging him, goes down on the ground, but the ref says nothing. Advantage given to Manchester United. Johnny Evans takes the ball away, pushes the ball forward. Once again, Nottingham Forest trying to win the ball back. Ball comes in towards Nottingham Forest defense. They're playing quite a high line over there. Rashford should have done better. He should have tried to engage in that challenge. Once again, Nottingham Forest on the ball. 50 minutes coming onto the clock. Let's see what's going to come out of this. Right now, Nottingham Forest once again pushing that ball back. Guys, please do subscribe to Football Gupshup. It'll be really nice and really appreciate it if you guys can please support Football Gupshup. It's a humble and kind request, guys. We're really trying our best to grow this channel on YouTube platform. So please, guys, please do subscribe. I'll be really thankful to those of you who would subscribe to the channel. You don't have to lose anything. You can watch whatever you want, but please, guys, do subscribe. And without your support, I won't be able to do this. Right now, Scott McTominay tries to play that ball away, and he wins a goal kick. Onana right over there. So United need to find that shot at goal. So far, the Nottingham Forest goalkeeper hasn't been tested. United haven't been able to produce those many shots, which would result in a goal. And United need to improve on that front. Let's see if they'll be able to do so. Johnny Evans stopping Gibbs White while Gibbs White was trying to get away. Once again, Manchester United on the ball, passing that ball forward, still on the ball right there. Ericsson pushing the ball forward, comes into Nottingham Forest. They're still on the ball, passing it on towards the outside. Still on the ball, passing that ball inside the box. Cross comes in. Rafael Varane making the clearance. Bruno Fernandes dropping in deep over there to help out his teammates. Nottingham Forest winning the ball back. They have got the possession. Once again, passing it onto the left hand side of the pitch. Rafael Varane and McTominay trying to intercept. Aaron Wan-Bissaka on the ball. Aaron Wan-Bissaka going back, turning and twisting once more. Pressure from Dominguez. Brilliant pass to McTominay. McTominay staying strong, putting the ball into the area where it should have been Anthony, but Yates once again intercepting it. Back to the goalkeeper. Yates getting the ball back. Anthony, Rashford, Garnacho once again staying up high over there. Rashford pretty much trying his best to close down that space. Now Anthony giving a high press. Goalkeeper has been forced to put a long shot over there. Nottingham Forest still with the ball and still have got the possession. 52 minutes in. Right now, Yates once again with the ball. Let's see what can he do. Once again, ball comes in. And United need to be careful. Blocked by Johnny Evans. Adam Wan-Bissaka. Nottingham Forest were about to get a very good chance over here, if not for Johnny Evans. Once again, Nottingham Forest trying to keep hold of the ball. United have been so poor whenever it comes to transition. United have been poor in terms of keeping the ball. United have been poor in terms of having a shot at goal. I mean, that is really unbelievable because you know what? It's what, 53 minutes? Not a single shot being taken at Nottingham Forest goal. Now, brilliant passing from Ericsson to Garnacho. Garnacho tries to go inside the box. He should take a shot. Oh my God, he takes it wide. Another chance wasted, and he goes down on the ground. So easy for Nottingham Forest to win the ball back, and they get a goal kick. It's so poor from Garnacho over there. Once again, guys, keep on giving your votes in and keep on giving those likes. Is that Amad Diallo? Is that Amad Diallo? So Anthony is about to be substituted, and Amad Diallo is about to come on for Anthony. So a change being made for Manchester United, and Amad Diallo is coming on for Manchester United. So he's back from the injury, and Anthony is gonna be rested now. So United making a change. Amad coming on for Anthony. So United making two changes straight away in the second half. Let's see if they will be able to do anything. Now United once again pushing that ball back to Onana. Onana with the ball right now. Once again, it is Johnny Evans on the ball, passing it to Varane. Varane right now, McTominay, Aaron Wan-Bissaka has got Amad Diallo in front of him, but goes for McTominay. McTominay once again goes on towards Johnny Evans. Johnny Evans with the ball right now. Let's see who's going to opt for. Ericsson. Ericsson back to Johnny Evans. Now Evans in towards Garnacho. Back to Johnny Evans. McTominay into Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Aaron Wan-Bissaka into Amad Diallo with the first touch. Brilliant touch over there by Amad. Bruno, Aaron Wan-Bissaka, chance! And almost hits the post. What a chance that was for McTominay, and Manchester United were so close to get their first goal. And that was some shot by McTominay. It swings in on towards the right side of the post, hits the post, and that was such a good shot by McTominay. And I think that is going to be given as a foul, a free kick to Nottingham Forest. That was a beautiful shot by McTominay. Imagine if he would have scored that goal. I think that would have been a contender for goal of the week. Uh, really, really, really. Oh my God, that was such a beautiful shot. Was it? Was it Dalot? Was it McTominay? Let me have a look on the replay. That was Dalot. That was Dalot, guys. That was Dalot. And I think that's the first shot for Manchester United in the game so far. And once again, they're trying their very best, but so far with no success. Guys, if you can please subscribe to Football Gupshup, it'll be really nice. I'll really appreciate for your support. We are really trying our best to grow this channel on YouTube platform, and it's only possible through your guys. Please, please, please do subscribe to Football Gupshup. You don't have to lose anything. It's your choice. You can watch whatever you want, but please do subscribe to Football Gupshup. Now there is going to be a yellow card for Gibbs White, I guess, because he made a foul on Johnny Evans, and Gibbs White is furious over there, but the ref is having a word, and Yates is trying to calm Gibbs White down. There has been let's have a relook again what happened over there. Apparently, McTominay brings down Gibbs White, and then Gibbs White brings down McTominay, and then he brings down Johnny Evans. So that is why he was frustrated over there. And Gibbs White was furious over there, but the ref has given a yellow card. And Delo is asking that he should have been given a little bit more than a yellow card. So let's see. Thank you, Kuala Kabiru Vara Sabelo, for your support. And Gibbs White is going to be shown a yellow card. The low also gets a yellow card as well. So let's see what's going to happen here. Once again, Manchester United trying to build it forward. It is Nottingham Forest, and the play goes down. It is going to be given a foul. 58 minutes already. Rafael Varane bringing the play down. It is going to be yellow card for the Manchester United defender, and the ref is going to produce that card out. Apparently, it was Chris Wood who was trying to get away, and then he brings down Johnny Evans. Rafael Varane then. I mean, it's way too physical right now in this very moment. And Varane simply brings down Alanga over there. And it is going to be a yellow card for the Manchester United man. So Varane getting a yellow card. Free kick right at the right side of the box, at the edge of the box. So let's see what's going to come out of this. Nottingham Forest have won a free kick. And this is certainly going to be quite interesting. The ref is asking the players to go a little bit backwards. And this is going to be quite interesting. Let's see what's going to come out of this one. Nottingham Forest nil, Manchester United nil. Gibbs White about to take this free kick, and Manchester United need to be careful. Right now, it is going to be quite interesting. 1 hour mark coming up onto the clock. The low with a very good chance for United. So let's see what's going to happen over here. It's going to be really interesting to see what can United do from here onwards. Right now, the ref blows a whistle. and a free kick is about to be taken. Free kick taken. Manchester United once again trying to defend it, and Nottingham Forest trying to take that ball away. Rashford trying to win this ball from the Nottingham Forest player. It is Eriksen goes long, trying to find Garnacho once again. It is Manchester United with the ball. Garnacho trying to win it. It's Amad Diallo giving it to Bruno. Bruno trying to find Rashford, and he was blocked by the Nottingham Forest player. He goes down on the ground, and Rashford is down on the ground. Seems to be struggling over there. Rashford is down on the ground. He seems to be struggling. Let's have a look at the replay. What happened over there? Apparently, I think it has to do with his calf muscle, and I think that pull was a little bit too much for him. So if Rashford gets injured, then it's not looking good for United, guys. It is not simply looking good for United. Hopefully Rashford gets better because he seems to be down on the ground. The medics are on the pitch. They're shown in the replay the way he fall down. That was the thing, and let's see if he can get up. And Anthony is also struggling over there on the sideline. They're just showing him. So Rashford is trying to walk off. He seems to be struggling, but he's walking off the pitch. So the game is about to restart, and Nottingham Forest have got the ball. Let's see what's going to happen here. Manchester United will have to defend. Once again, Nottingham Forest trying to go forward. Yates passing that ball onto the right hand side. Manchester United once again trying to defend it from deep. Nottingham Forest on the ball. Once again, Nottingham Forest trying to play out from the back, pushing it forward. And right now, Nottingham Forest has scored. Dominguez just scores out of blue. And he has just scored out of blue, guys. Nottingham Forest have taken the lead, and Manchester United have conceded. It is that guy Dominguez who scores a goal for Nottingham Forest, and United defense was caught sleeping over there. Nobody was marking him. He slids in, puts a shot through, and Nottingham Forest have taken the lead. I mean, that is really a poor goal to concede, and Manchester United have conceded a goal. Nottingham Forest scoring the goal over there, guys, and a goal has been scored. Let's have a look and see if he was offside. Nobody was marking him. Nobody was marking Dominguez. Not even Scott McTominay. Come on, that is so poor. That is so poor. That is so poor, guys. It is Nottingham Forest who have scored the goal. and it is Dominguez who has scored the goal for. There you go, guys. Nottingham Forest scoring the first goal. It is Nottingham Forest 1, Manchester United nil. United once again trying to have a go. Scott McTominay this time running forward. Let's see what can he do. And the ball goes out. It is going to be a throw in for Manchester United. Can Manchester United respond? Can they find that equalizer? Bruno Fernandes passing it to Adam Ambisaka. Adam Ambisaka trying to find Rafael Varane. Bruno Fernandes. Diallo right there, but Bruno Fernandes goes for a cross. It is being put out by Nottingham Forest. It is going to be a throw in. Nottingham Forest taking a lead, and Manchester United have conceded. So let's see what's going to happen over here. Once again, Manchester United trying to have a go. The ball has been pushed out. It is going to be a throw in. Bruno Fernandes finding Diallo, Adam Ambisaka with a cross. Nottingham Forest once again making the clear. This is going to be a corner kick. Let's see what can United do over here. Adam Ambisaka, Rafael Varane, Scott McTominay, all of them going inside the box. Let's see what can they do with this one. Bruno Fernandes about to take this corner kick. Let's see if United can respond by scoring a goal. And corner kick comes in. Oh, come on. United missed the chance. It's Garnacho. And Bruno Fernandes, the corner kick comes to Garnacho and he misses it. It bounces and then it goes over the bar. 67 minutes are up. United still haven't been able to challenge Nottingham Forest. Adam Ambisaka gets to the ball and he wins a free kick over there because he was pulled back by the Nottingham Forest player. It is going to be a free kick. Right now it is Rafael Varane on the ball, passing it to Adam Ambisaka. United need to find a shot over here, otherwise it's not going to be easy for them. Once again, Rashford coming in play, giving it to Rafael Varane. Varane once again on the ball, passing it to Amad Diallo. Amad Diallo on the ball. Let's see what can he do. Playing the ball into Rashford, playing it to Amad Diallo. Brilliant play by Amad Diallo. Eriksen playing it to Garnacho with a shot blocked by Nottingham Forest. Garnacho once again trying to win the ball back. It is with McTominay, and the ball goes out. It is going to be a throw-in. Let's see what can United do over here. Throw-in takes place. Garnacho, McTominay, and McTominay was brought down. He wins a free kick. United are really trying their very best to get back in this game. And Diallo, I mean, he's really sensational whenever he comes on. You can see the way he moves, and he's really, really good in terms of movement, in terms of progressing the ball forward. Once again, it is Varane, Johnny Evans, Eriksen, Garnacho, McTominay. Garnacho's being brought down once more. He's still down on the ground with the ref has said play on. Ball push forward from Varane towards Amad Diallo. Come on, Amad. Amad right now on the ball. Let's see what can he do. Passes it in towards Bruno. Bruno to Amad. Ahmad right now passing it back to Varane. Varane giving it to Adam Bissaka. Plays in towards Bruno. It's too much, and Bruno puts the ball back in. And Nottingham Forest winning the ball back comes into Varane. Varane with the cross it was Rashford. The goalkeeper jumps up and collects it. 69 minutes in, Nottingham Forest 1, Manchester United nil. 69 minutes have gone in. We have around 21 minutes. There'll be some stoppage time as well. Eric Ten Hag in deep discussion with his coaches, looking for some of the solutions. Let's see what can United do from here onwards. You can see some kind of pattern taking place in terms of moving the ball faster in the final third, and I think that's due to the fact that they have conceded a goal, and simply they've just realized that if you're not going to move the ball quickly in the final third of the pitch, that is where you are lacking from the opposition team, and that is why they are not having those many chances in terms of shots, in terms of goals. So that is where United were lacking in the first half, and even in the beginning of second half, we have seen the case that United weren't moving the ball faster in the final third. And now you can see that since the introduction of Amad Diallo, they are moving the ball quite quicker. I think if they knew that Anthony was not well, I think they should have played him today. But anyway, 70 minutes, 20 minutes remaining. And let's see what's going to happen. Nottingham Forest 1, Manchester United nil. This is going to be interesting. Nottingham Forest right now about to take this free kick. Pretty far off from the box. Long ball comes in. Uh, Johnny Evans, McTominay trying to win the ball over there. And referee has given a free kick. Now United need to move the ball quickly right here because Nottingham Forest are pretty much in an advanced position. I mean, nobody was marking him. They're showing the replay of that goal. McTominay wasn't marking Dominguez. I mean, what was he doing? Anyway, United once again with the ball. Garnacho coming onto the left. Tries to beat the man, but once again loses the ball away. Nottingham Forest once again trying to move the ball forward. It is Manchester United. Bruno Fernandes pushing that ball out onto the left. Let's see what can United do over here. A shot taken from that far away. Was it a cross or was it a shot? It looks like more of a shot rather than a cross. And United are now getting into the depressive levels. You know, I mean, you're getting desperate right now. You need to be calm and composed while you are trailing because that's not the way that you should approach the game. And you wasted another golden chance. I mean, for United to regain the possession is such a huge thing, you know. I mean, it's like almost like a relief that you get the ball back. And once again, Garnacho on the ball, passing it to McTominay. McTominay pushing that ball forward. Garnacho comes into Eriksen. Eriksen moving that ball quickly to Bruno. And Bruno has been fouled over there in front of the ref. And the ref is like, no, it's not a foul. Once again, Nottingham Forest trying to push that ball forward towards Gibbs wide, and the ball has gone out. It is going to be a throw-in. Johnny Evans is not happy with that call. Nottingham Forest are about to make some change. There is some movement happening on the bench. 73 minutes already into this game, so let's see what's going to happen. Yates is down on the ground, so let's see what is going to happen here. So far, 51 votes have come in. Manchester United with 88%, Nottingham Forest with 12%. So once again, guys, thank you very much for voting in. Keep on giving your votes. And please do give a like as well, guys. Please do subscribe to Football Gupshup. It'll be really nice if you guys can please subscribe to Football Gupshup. And once again, Manchester United. So Dominguez, I think, is going to be substituted. That is why they're showing the replay of that goal. And it's really one of those goals which shouldn't be conceded. It's so poor. So 73 minutes in, Nottingham Forest 1, Manchester United nil. Dominguez still in play over there. And now Nuno is giving some instructions to the player over there. So Montiel is going to be the one who will be about to come in, who's about to come out, and there will be a substitution being made right now. So Williams is about to come on for Montiel. Once again, long ball comes in towards Nottingham Forest. Let's see what's going to happen over here. And once again, the ball goes out. It is going to be a throw-in. 75 minutes in, Nottingham Forest 1, Manchester United nil. United have about 16 more minutes if they can do something over here. Right now, Rafael Varane once again with the ball. Pushes that ball forward in towards Garnacho, but once again intercepted by Nottingham Forest. 15 minutes remaining. It's not looking good for United. Once again, guys, please do subscribe and please do give a like as well. It'll be really nice if you can please subscribe to the channel. We're really trying our best to grow the channel on YouTube platform. So please do subscribe. And once again, Manchester United are trying their very best to get something over here. Right now, there is going to be a goal kick about to take place. Once again, ball comes in. Nottingham Forest trying to push that ball out. Right now, it is Nottingham Forest once more. And the goalkeeper fumbles it. Rashford is right under it. Can Rashford do something? The goalkeeper gets the ball. And Rashford not happy over there. Once again, Nottingham Forest trying to go forward. Manchester United once again trying to push that ball forward right there. Still running with the ball. Let's see what can they do. And once again, Nottingham Forest intercepting it. Garnacho this time not happy over there. 77 minutes in, Nottingham Forest 1, Manchester United 0. Once again, the ball has been pushed forward. Nottingham Forest once again with the ball. Let's see what can they do. They are trying to go forward. Adam Amsaka winning the ball over there. Bruno Fernandes playing that ball into Rashford. Now Rashford needs to make a run. Can he find that ball? Oh my god, that was so bad. Garnacho intercepts it. Garnacho trying to go. Playing that ball into Rashford. Rashford with a shot and he's gone! Rashford has scored. He's equalized. Manchester United, what a goal that is. You have to give the credit to Garnacho. And Rashford have equalized, guys. What a goal that is. Unbelievable stuff. And Manchester United have equalized. What a goal that is. Garnacho has to get the credit. Who intercepted the ball, moved the ball away, then put in a cross for Garnacho, for Rashford, and then Rashford puts the ball in the back of the net. That is some good stuff from Manchester United, guys. That is some good stuff from Manchester United. They are back in this game, and that is what was required. Manchester United need to have this momentum. You have to give credit to Garnacho, who read the situation, intercepts the ball, then passes the ball into Rashford, who slots that shot. What a technique that was. That is simply beautiful over there. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for tuning in. Thank you. Thank you, Raisa. Thank you very much. Eric Ten Hag with the fist in the air, and that was simply too good. Rashford scoring the goal for Manchester United, and that is simply really good. And Hudson-Odoi has come on for Dominguez. Now United need to be careful because Nottingham Forest do have the ability to get back into this game. You wouldn't want to waste this chance, and you wouldn't want to waste this chance. So United is scoring the goal over there. It is Nottingham Forest 1, Manchester United 1. United need to capitalize on this. They should be building the momentum once more. And let's see if they will be able to do so. Once again, Manchester United scoring the goal over there, getting at the equalizer. Now Diallo is on the ball. Let's see what can he do. Passing the ball to Delo. Delo right now on the ball, looking for option. Has got Garnacho and Diallo. gives it to Diallo. Diallo right now to Scott McTominay. Scott McTominay giving it to Johnny Evans. Johnny Evans giving it to Rafael Varane. Varane right now on the ball. Let's see what can he do. Passing it to Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Aaron Wan-Bissaka right now giving it to Eriksen. Eriksen right now passing it to Scott McTominay. Rashford, Amad Diallo up front. You can see Bruno Fernandes in there as well. Once again, brilliant ball into Garnacho. Now let's see what can Garnacho do. Trying to beat his man, comes inside. Still trying to win that ball. And you can see Nottingham Forest are kind of a little bit afraid of Garnacho because he has that ability to beat his man. Once again, Nottingham Forest playing that ball into as a center. Rashford trying to intercept. Beautiful defending right there. Once again, Hudson-Odoi on the ball on that left flank has got plenty of option on the left. Gives it on the left. Now let's see what can Aaron Wan-Bissaka do. Can he block this play? And once again played it to Hudson-Odoi who puts in a cross. Comes into the low. Can the low clear it? He does clears it and the ball goes out. 81 minutes in. Nottingham Forest 1, Manchester United 1. Rashford scoring that goal. You have to give credit to Garnacho over there, the way he apparently intercepted and made it easier for Manchester United. Garnacho, I think, was the key over there. He read the situation. He knew what Nottingham Forest were trying to do. He anticipated. He intercepts the ball. He finds one, two. I think there were two steps, and then he passes it to Rashford. Rashford just slots it in, and as if Rashford was waiting for it. It's almost like a training ground goal that you know what you're supposed to do in that kind of scenario, in that kind of situation, and that's what United did. Brilliant ball by Bruno in towards Garnacho. Garnacho is with the ball. Brilliant. He's got Rashford now. He's got Amad Diallo as well. Let's see what can he do. Lays it for Eriksen, and with a shot, and the goalkeeper saves it. Diallo once again into Bruno. Oh my God! United are trying their very best, but still they need to do more. They need to do more. I think United can get that second goal, but it will take much, much more now. Elanga coming on to Gibbs White. Gibbs White scores. Oh my God, United have just conceded. Gibbs White was waiting for that ball in, and Nottingham Forest have just scored a goal, guys. They have just scored a goal, and United have conceded. It's classic United. At one side, it was looking that United were going to get the second goal, and then they just conceded. You have to give credit to Turner over there, who makes an important save, and United just conceding a goal over there, and it's Nottingham Forest 2, Manchester United 1, and it's Gibbs White who will score the goal for his team. And there you go, guys. Nottingham Forest scoring the goal. It's Gibbs White scoring. Elanga plays it in for Gibbs White. Gibbs White takes a shot. Onana should have saved that one. Onana should have saved that one. Onana was really poor over there. He should have stopped that shot. He should have stopped that shot. Uh, Onana was very poor over there. Oh my God, Onana was really poor over there. He should have saved that shot. Now the game has restarted. Let's see if can United respond. In the 82nd minute, uh, Nottingham Forest has scored a goal, and Manchester United had a chance just this moment ago, just before this goal, and they weren't able to take it. Long ball comes in, Turner jumps up and collects it. 84 minutes on the clock. It is Nottingham Forest 2, Manchester United 1. Erik Ten Hag not happy over there with what he's watching. And it's going to be a yellow card coming out right now. And is that for Garnacho? Was that yellow card for Garnacho? Let's have a look at the replay. Gibbs White was trying to get away, and I think Garnacho was the one who brings him down. So that is going to be yellow card for Garnacho, and Garnacho will get a yellow card for that foul. Right. United have about 5 more minutes before the 90 minutes. Uh, can they do something in those 5 minutes? Even if they get 5 minutes in stoppage time, they have around 10 more minutes. Can they find the equalizer? That is the real question. It's going to take a lot. I mean, it'll take a lot for United to. Now the ref is having a word with Rashford. Nottingham Forest is about to make triple changes. And Nottingham Forest is about to make triple changes over there. Uh, United have been really poor in terms of defensively. Onana has to be blamed for that second goal. He could have saved that shot, but he wasn't good enough to do so. I mean, he should have saved that shot, but he didn't. I mean, that was really poor. Uh, really, really poor. So we are into the 87th minute. I think stoppage time might be going up towards around 7 to 8 minutes. Elanga is walking off. So Boli, Mangala, and Tufolo are coming in for Nottingham Forest. Nottingham Forest have got a free kick. Uh, let's see what will happen here. Free kick comes in. Once again, it is Diallo trying to get away. Now he goes down. It is going to be a free kick for United. And will there be a yellow card? It looks like there will be a yellow card right now for Mangala straight away. Nottingham Forest. Mangala getting a yellow card. Bruno Fernandes on the ball. Let's see what can he do. Bruno Fernandes passing that ball forward in towards Delo. Back to Bruno Fernandes. Goes over the top, comes in towards United, but the ball has gone out. It is going to be a corner kick. And let's see what can United do from this corner kick. We are just 2 minutes away from 90 minutes. Hopefully, we'll get like a little bit more on stoppage time. So United are kind of United about to take this corner kick. Cross comes in and the goalkeeper jumps up and collects it. Eric Ten Hag is asking some of the changes to be made over here. And once again, long ball being put in. He's asked Scott McTominay to go forward, and he asked Eriksen to drop in deep. So, oh my God, that was a high boot, and United went a free kick. 89 minutes on the clock, 1 minute remaining. Reguilon about to come on, and he's going to come on for Aaron Wan-Bissaka. So that means Delo will go over there. Reguilon will go to the left back position. Aaron Wan-Bissaka is being substituted. So United are going to go for crosses. So they're going to put Hyde in through the center. That means Scott McTominay and Rashford are going to be playing as two strikers up front. Eriksen passing that ball into Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes finding Amad Diallo. Amad Diallo coming inside, still on the wing, playing that ball in towards Johnny Evans, Rafael Varane, into Eriksen. Eriksen right now on the ball, plays that ball straight away into the hands of the goalkeeper. So 90 minutes are going to be up. Let's see how much stoppage time are we going to get. Let's see how much stoppage time are we going to get here, guys. This is going to be really interesting. 90 minutes are up. 10 minutes stoppage time, guys. 10 minutes stoppage time. Now United need to find that. 10 minutes stoppage time, guys. 10 minutes stoppage time. And ten minutes stoppage time right now, guys. Let's see what can United do. Rafael Varane pushing the ball forward in towards Delo, who's almost playing as an inverted fullback. Rafael Varane wins the ball back. Bruno Fernandes playing that ball into Johnny Evans. United need to be on their very best. Now, what's happening is what Erik Ten Hag has done is he's asked Bruno and Eriksen to play in the middle, almost playing as a pivot defensive midfielders, and they're going to ping those balls from the center towards the wings. Right now, Garnacho on the ball. Plays that ball into Reguilon. It was a heavy pass, and the ball goes out. It is going to be a goal kick. United have 9 minutes, and Erik Ten Hag is saying calm a little bit down to calm down the nerves. And let's see if United can somehow calm down the nerves over here. And this is going to be really important 9 minutes of United's last game of the year. This is going to be really important. Let's see what can United do from here onwards. Nottingham Forest 2, Manchester United 1. This is going to be really interesting. Now, Sergei Reguilon with the ball right now, trying to push that ball in towards Rafael Varane. Comes into Evans. Evans right now playing that ball in towards Eriksen, giving it to Rafael Varane. Varane right now with the ball, passing it forward to Amad Diallo, gives it to Rafael Varane. Come on, guys, stop passing those balls between each other. Put that ball inside the box. I mean, why can't we have players who can go through like as we see in the Spanish league? You know what? Oh my God, they're gonna stop the play. Gibbs White is down on the ground, and now he's gonna waste some time down. They're asking for medics to come onto the pitch. Nottingham Forest will go up into 15th position with 20 points. And Erik Ten Hag watching from the sideline. Let's see what can he do. Johnny Evans passing that ball to Eriksen. Eriksen right now pushing that ball forward. Garnacho with the cross in. And United players are saying that there was a hand involved, but nothing taken. Garnacho trying to beat his man. Reguilon also pressurizing the player, but the ball has gone out of play. It is going to be United throw-in. Ooh, there was a hand involved. There was a hand involved in the replay, but Amad Diallo right there, once again giving it to Rafael Varane. Comes in towards Eriksen. Eriksen playing that ball in towards Garnacho. Garnacho has got Rashford. Wins the corner kick. Another corner kick for United. Let's see what can United do from here. Please don't put it high so that the goalkeeper can jump up and collect it. Please put it somewhere. Please put it on someone's head. Eriksen, he needs to put this ball on someone's head. I don't care if he puts on Rashford's head or if he puts on Johnny Evans' head. He needs to put on someone's head, not the goalkeeper gloves. I mean, come on, he needs to do that. Cross comes in to Bruno. Bruno with a shot, and United almost. Scott McTominay almost getting that equalizer. Bruno Fernandes puts the ball in towards McTominay, and McTominay with the shot. Was it a deflection? Ooh, McTominay really tried to place it in, and the ball goes out for a corner kick. Another corner kick comes in. Chance for Bruno. And they're claiming for a handball. They're claiming for a handball. They're claiming for the handball. And United still have got the ball. I think they're claiming for the handball over there. Chance for McTominay. And once again, the ball has been pushed out. The ref has said it's played on. Diallo trying to win the ball back from Gibbs White. And Gibbs White unable to keep control of the ball. It is United with the ball right now. Let's see what can Bruno do. Playing that ball in towards Rashford. And once again, Nottingham Forest trying to keep control of the ball. And an offside flag has been raised. You can see Eric Ten Hag quite frustrated over there. Right now, long ball has been put in. Manchester United trying to push that ball forward. Right now, Manchester United once again trying to play that ball forward. Garnacho on the ball. Johnny Evans. Reguilon. Trying to find Diallo. Diallo, brilliant control, brilliant touch. Goes inside, takes a shot, and straight into the hands of the goalkeeper. 3 minutes remaining, guys. 3 minutes remaining. 3 minutes remaining. 3 minutes remaining right now. Can United find that equalizer? Looking at the statistics right now, United had 7 shots, from 0 shots to 7 shots. They could have done this in the first half, and the result would have been different. Once again, the ball is pushed forward. It is Reguilon playing that ball into Garnacho. Garnacho right now trying to go away from his man, and still with the ball, and he goes down on the ground. And you can clearly see that Nottingham Forest a yellow card for Garnacho. A minute remaining for United, and Onana should have saved that goal. Onana should have saved that goal. Eriksen gets a yellow card. United, I think it's going to be last chance. Delo with the ball. Bruno playing that ball in. Can United do something over here? Nacho with a cross in. And almost the goalkeeper gets to it. I think that's it. That's it, guys. That'll be it. That'll be it, guys. That'll be it. That'll be it. Once again, United trying to push that ball forward. And Bruno Fernandes trying to find Garnacho. Now United have this chance. Can they make out of this something? Playing that ball into Reguilon with a cross in. Rashford comes into Diallo, comes into Eriksen, and it goes wide. Oh my God! Eriksen had the best chance of the game, and they have blown the final whistle. They have blown the final whistle, and that's the end of it, guys. That's the end of it. It is full time. United, I mean, what a result this is for Nottingham Forest. Uh, Nottingham Forest getting a big result today against Manchester United. I mean, I think Onana is really poor. United sell, United getting rid of De Gea and getting Onana instead of him is the biggest mistake. So far, for me, I think United should keep Erik Ten Hag. For me, Erik Ten Hag is the manager who can win trophies for Manchester United. When I say trophies, I mean to say Premier League. I mean to say Champions League. But for me, he can win the Premier League. But when you ask me that so many fans, when they say that Erik Ten Hag out, uh, they try to bring out many reasons. They try to bring out uh, many things regarding him that he seems not to be a good coach. I think so far up till now, I haven't blamed him for anything. And for the first time, I'm going to blame him for getting rid of David De Gea and then getting Onana in because even at that time, I wasn't, I knew that Onana isn't a good goalkeeper because the reason is if you want to have a goalkeeper who can play with his feet, who can be that Neuer type of goalkeeper, you need to understand one thing. Premier League is very, very different to other leagues. And what I mean to say is this let me explain it to you. When Real Madrid and Barcelona or Bayern Munich, when they are playing in their own leagues, the teams in those leagues are not playing up to the level as the teams play in English Premier League. Now, if you look the way the game is played in terms of in English Premier League, it's way too fast, it's way too combatant, it's way too direct, it's way too progressive. And what happens is the teams below the 8th position, let's say 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, those teams don't get to play midweek. Those teams get a full rest. And when they play against Manchester United, when they play against top side, they have fresher legs and they can cause an upset. Now, is that a reason to say that, you know what, Manchester United should find an excuse? It isn't, but United haven't got a squad to compete on all of the fronts. They even haven't got a squad who can even fight for domestic league. And for that reason, I think Eric Ten Hag should stay on. He should get at least 2 to 3 more transfer windows. Now you can put a cap on it. You can bring in a sporting director. You can choose the profiles of the player. You can have a discussion with Eric Ten Hag. What kind of players does he need? And then the sporting director can sit down and look at those profile of the players, and then make a decision that we're going to spend this much. We're not going to spend that much. such as Anthony. Anthony could have been bought for quite less money, but instead he was bought for a lot of money. They can rectify those kind of things. But I think the biggest blunder that he did was getting Onana instead of De Gea. You know what? You can complain about David De Gea as much as you want to, but David De Gea was a very good shot stopper. Now, right now, when we see that second goal, if David De Gea would have been there, he would have stopped that goal, and we could have gotten a point out of this game because Nottingham Forest they sacked their manager and they got a new manager. And whenever the new manager comes in, the players they always respond, and this is what we saw today. I think Eric Ten Hag should take the blame for choosing Onana over David De Gea. And if I was up in the board, I would make a decision of selling Onana next season. Even if it's on a loss, you should get rid of Onana. Onana is not a good goalkeeper. He's not a short stopper. If he can play with his legs, go and get a defender and give him the gloves and say, play with your legs. Because the role of the goalkeeper is to stop those shots, is to stop those saves. And if you can't make any saves, then what is the point of you getting those wages? What is the point of you? I mean, if you can't stop a shot, what is the purpose of having a goalkeeper who can't stop a shot? That second goal should have been stopped. Guys, if you can find the clip of tonight's game of that second goal from Gibbs White, you need to see that one. That should have been stopped. And you can blame it on the defense. You can blame it on anyone. But I still think that, you know what, Onana should have saved that one. Why didn't have not sacked it? I don't think so. They should sack Ten Hag. For me, I'm still Eric Ten Hag in. I'm going to be Eric Ten Hag in. The problem is with the playing squad that we have. Our squad is not good enough. Our players are not good enough. Our players are not consistent enough. Can I tell you something? I was watching this game for 60 minutes. We had zero shots. Zero shots. And in the last half an hour, we had around seven shots. Why didn't the players take those shots in the first half? What they were doing in those 45 minutes? Imagine if they would have taken the equal number of shots in those 60 minutes, we could have at least got two or three more goals. So who's to blame then? Is it Eric Ten Hag or is it the players? I mean, that is the question. Listen, it's not about rant. If you want to watch rant, you can go to the United Stand. You can watch Mark Goldbridge. You can go to any other channel. You can watch the rant. Basically, what is the solution? We cannot change the entire squad, can we? Can you do me a favor? Can you do me a favor, fundraiser? You know what you should do? Just on a research basis. Just on a research basis. Go and look at the squads that Liverpool used to have before they won the Premier League. Look at the personnel that they used to have when they were competing in the Premier League. Steven Gerrard, the so-called Steven Gerrard, who's always been put in an argument with so many fans that who's better, Paul Scholes or Steven Gerrard or Frank Lampard, and everybody tends to say Steven Gerrard. Steven Gerrard couldn't win the Premier League, not even one title. He came close twice. He came close twice. He wasn't able to win the Premier League. Now, if somebody would say to me, if that is a metric to basically see what kind of player a person is, I wouldn't think so. Steven Gerrard was a good player, but if he would have gotten to any other team, he could have won more titles over there. Same as Harry Kane. Harry Kane played for Tottenham. He couldn't win any single thing. Now he's gone to Bayern Munich. He'll win the league. He might be able to win the Champions League as well. For me, what I think is that you need to have a manager for over a longer duration so that his ideas can be implemented. And remember, not all players are bought. You have academies, you can bring players from your academies, you can get your youngsters to play in the first 11. I mean, that is what Eric Ten Hag has been brought in for. He needs to bring in his coaches, he needs to implement his system as he had in Ajax, as everybody does. And that's what I think the system should be. You don't have to go in transfer market, spend 100 million, spend 150 million. You can't do that. Even if you're bought by Qatar, you can't do that. You can't spend 200 to 300 million every single transfer window. Look at Manchester City. They do not go out and spend 200 million every single season. Sometimes they just buy one player. Sometimes they just buy one player. they basically buy pretty smartly. They don't go and they do spend, but they don't go overspend. United, they have no concept of spending. They would just spend for the case of spending. Or you want to make fans happy? Okay, we'll go and buy a place in the transfer market. That's what they do. They haven't got any research. I mean, I was reading this article in the Athletics, and that was unbelievable to read that they hadn't got a proper system to recruit players. And Eric Ten Hag had to come in, and that is why he was going to Eredivisie and getting the players from Eredivisie because he didn't trust any of the players that the department was bringing on for him because they were just gathered by some random system, and he didn't trust the system because there's no system in place. Imagine Manchester United. Yeah, that is correct. For me, I think that Manchester United have got a lot to do. First thing and foremost, I think what they need to do is they need to get a sporting director. They need to get sporting director. They need to get technical director. Nothing against Darren Fletcher. He might be a good person. He was a very good player. But we need to get an expert person in that position. He can be an understudy. You can ask him, you know what, you're not going to be technical director anymore. You can just follow the man, learn from him, and then maybe in the future, who knows, we might give you the job once you get that experience. We need to get an expert in that role, in the technical director, and then you need to get a sporting director. Basically, sporting director is on top of technical director. So we need to get those two positions first. We need to support Eric Ten Hag in the system where he has people around him who could help him in terms of off the field. It shouldn't be Eric Ten Hag going on and looking for those kind of players. It should be somebody else. Eric Ten Hag job should be solely on the field. And Eric Ten Hag, if I was with Eric Ten Hag, I would ask him which players do you want to get rid of. Okay, not in 1 year time, maybe in 2 years time. You need to wash out the squad. You need to get rid of the players. I mean, what is Martial still doing at the club? For me, I think even Rashford, he scored the goal today, but Rashford isn't consistent enough. We need to sell Rashford as well. You have to cut your losses. Please don't tell me what has Rashford done. Has he won you the Premier League? Has he won you the Champions League? Has he? Okay, how about this? How many goals has he scored every season? Is it 15 plus? Does he gives you 15 plus goals? He doesn't. He doesn't. We don't have any wingers in our state. We don't have any wingers. Garnacho is more of, you could say, inverted winger. We haven't got a proper out and out winger. What is our recruitment department doing in that case? Martial, he used to play on the left. He was brought in as a winger slash striker. Rashford is winger slash striker. We haven't got any proper wingers. And it's been ages. I remember when Michael Carrick left, we didn't have any defensive midfielder. They brought in Schweinsteiger, they brought in Schneiderlin, they brought in so many other players, but not a proper defensive midfielder. And Casemiro, he's injured because he played so many games. And they got who? Amrabat. Why? Because they didn't have money. They got him on loan and didn't have any money. The player that they should have gotten was Romeo Lavia. I was dying to get that boy because that boy has got in him. He can play what we want to play as. If we would have got Lavia, trust me, guys, we would have been playing on another level. Romeo Lavia is an exceptional player, and Chelsea have gotten him. We couldn't get Enzo Fernandez. Imagine if Enzo Fernandez is playing in that Manchester United team. The things that he would be able to do. But we haven't got him. Why? Because we don't have the money. For me, I think the biggest loss was, I do remember the biggest loss was when we weren't able to get Kamavinga. Nobody was interested in Kamavinga, not even Real Madrid. We should have gotten him. I don't know what our recruitment department was doing at that time. We should have got Kamavinga, but we couldn't. And you know how much did he cost? 30 million. 30 million, not 40 million, not 50 million, not 60 million, not 70 million, not 80 million, not 100 million, 30 million. We couldn't get Kamavinga. Who's to blame for that? Anybody? No, there's nobody. And nobody's going to take that blame. Ed Woodward, he's gone. He's nowhere to be found. There's so many people at the club, they don't know anything about football. And I'm amazed the number of plays that we missed upon. We missed upon Fabregas, we missed upon Cruz, we missed on Fabregas, we missed on Cruz, then we missed on Kamavinga, we missed Chiomeni, we missed out on so many midfielders that I can't even begin to fathom. We missed out on Enzo Fernandez. It's amazing. So I don't know how Ronaldo used to score with a team like this. I think, with Cristiano Ronaldo, when he came into Manchester United, what everybody was expecting was that because we got Jadon Sancho, because we got Rafael Varane, and now because we've got Cristiano Ronaldo, maybe this team is a finishing product. But we were so wrong about that, because the reason is Manchester United, the only tactics that they had was counter-attack. You're supposed to counter-attack, you're supposed to get a goal, and that's it. You're supposed to be playing without football. United cannot win any football game if they do not learn how to keep a football. When you look at this team, there are two things which need to be worked upon. Keep the ball, shoot the ball. Keep the ball, shoot the ball. When I say shoot the ball, it doesn't mean that you just shoot on randomly. No. You need to shoot the ball with an intent that you're supposed to score a goal. Manchester United players, they just, whenever you look at them, they don't have technical ability to control the ball between themselves. There is no fusion between our midfield players. When you look at Manchester City, have you ever seen Rodri playing alongside Bernardo Silva? Those two, when they're playing together, Kevin De Bruyne, those three, when they're playing together, they have this combination. Look at Arsenal right now. If you want to watch football, watch Arsenal right now. See the way Odegaard is playing with Declan Rice. Those two, you know what they're supposed to do? What happens is Declan Rice, when he's playing in a defensive midfield position, Odegaard is playing a little bit up front. Now, when Declan Rice is moving forward, Odegaard is coming behind. So Odegaard is basically occupying the place where Declan Rice is supposed to be. And they work in force and they keep on doing that. And they keep on adapting, they keep on changing, and they keep on progressing the ball. Some of the passes that Odegaard does, I mean, I'm amazed the way he really brings those balls into those final third of the pitch. I think in the previous game, he made a pass which reminded me of Ozil. Ozil used to make those kind of back heel pass, and that was such a good pass. Like, it was amazing. How come that the other players are able to do, but we can't? I think Onana is the biggest blunder of Eric Ten Hag. I think Eric Ten Hag should accept that blunder. He should accept that, and he should put him on the transfer market. I don't care if he sells him for 15 million. I don't care if he sells him for 20 million. I don't care if he goes out on loan. Onana is not a goalkeeper for Manchester United. I think the biggest mistake that Eric Ten Hag did was getting rid of David De Gea, because David De Gea is a shot stopper. If you want a shot stopper, you need to pay top money. I mean, if you go out in the transfer market, tell me who's a better shot stopper right now in the goalkeeping department. You won't find many. They're very far and few. And those who are available, first of all, they're going to cost you a lot of money. And you already had that in David De Gea. I mean, why do you need to do that? The goalkeepers have a longer life. They have a longer shelf life. You could have played David De Gea, but don't know what was the reason that didn't do. No, I think what Eric Ten Hag did with the Onana situation was, I think if he had a sporting director, then that sporting director would have said to him, you know what, you play David De Gea, right? You play David De Gea, but let's assess some other positions in the team, and we go and fix those positions in the team. And then next season, if you're not happy with David De Gea, then we'll put him out in the market. We'll try to sell him for some money, and then we'll get your goalkeeper. I think because he has nobody with the football brain in that club, then Eric Ten Hag thinks that if everything is going to come on me, then I should be the one making the decision. So that is where he's in that situation, that he will always think that I'm right, because he hasn't got anyone alongside him. Imagine if I'm the manager, right? And I say, okay, I think player A is good, and I think that he is so and so. Now that's my thinking. But if there is no other person in the club who can come and say to me, you know what, you're wrong about player A. You should go for player M because player M can do this. Now, if I have a healthy argument with that other person in the club, then that person can negate me. And once that person negates me and prove his point, then I could say, you know what, you may be right because we're working as a team. So we're both basically culpable. We're both responsible. But if one person is responsible, then these things are supposed to happen then. I mean, you don't have a magic wand to change things around then. He's a human being after all. He is going to make a mistake. Sir Alex Ferguson bought a player named Bebe. If you were watching the football at that time, Bebe was who? Where's Bebe? Who's Bebe? I think Mainu is a little bit younger. If he is given a little bit more game time, he will get more mature. And the reason he chooses McTominay is because he needs legs. He needs legs in that midfield. He hasn't got a player who can run. He has no player because he plays much more fast-paced football. He has he hasn't got anybody who can run. I mean, Eriksen, he's not a runner. Bruno Fernandes, he isn't a runner. Scott McTominay is a runner. Mason Mount, he brought in him for that role, but he's injured. And he needs a runner in that midfield. And only Scott McTominay can do that. But remember, he wanted to sell Scott McTominay. So who wasn't able to sell Scott McTominay? Is it Eric Ten Hag's job to go and sell Scott McTominay? No, it's the club's job. Who is doing that job? That guy, Richard Arnold? Again, we are back on the same thing again and again. It's not Eric Ten Hag's job to sell players. It's the club job to sell the players. The club is supposed to be having a person who can do that role efficiently. The club hasn't got that man for last 10 years. They haven't been able. Look at I think the sales that the maximum that we have sold, not more than 200 million. Not maybe more than 200 million, maybe 300 million. Look at the other clubs. Look at Chelsea, 700 million. Look at Manchester City, 500 million. Look at Arsenal, 400 plus million. Manchester United, they don't know how to sell. They've been just beyond mediocre in all departments. And if you get rid of Eric Ten Hag, okay, now this is my question. I've got this hypothetical question for United fans. If you get Pep Guardiola, let's say he's not a Manchester City manager, you get Pep Guardiola, he's the top of the pyramid, right? He's the best manager that you have right now. You get Pep Guardiola and you give him the squad. Can Pep Guardiola win the Premier League with the squad? Get Klopp. Klopp is second best, right? Get Klopp, give him the squad, and ask Klopp, can you win the Premier League title with the squad? They can't because the squad isn't good enough. So how come you're blaming the manager for that? It's not the manager who's doing running on the pitch, it's the players. And players are not good enough. They're absolutely rubbish. They're not consistent enough. They can't give you the same performance. Forget one thing. Forget about winning a Premier League title. Forget winning about the Champions League title. They can't give you the same performance every week in and week out. They can't give you even the same performance. One week they'll play like as if there is no one next to them. They're so good at it. In another week, they're so abysmal that you think like, is it the same team that we watched in the last week? No. Then how come what has happened to them? Are they tired? Is something wrong with them? So I think Eric Ten Hag should get more time. He should get at least, for me, 2 to 3 more transfer windows. You can put a cap on spending. You can put a cap on spending. Say to Eric Ten Hag, you know what? We're going to put a limit on spending. We're not going to give you that much money. Work with this much money and show us what you can do. We'll get rid of players as you want. You don't want this player? Okay, we'll get rid of him. But we need to see that what can you do and put a little bit trust in him. See what he'll be able to produce. And I'm sure he will give you results. Because what other alternative do you have? Name me any other manager. Nagelsmann, he's the coach of Germany. Tuchel, he's at Bayern Munich. Those are the two best names that United wanted for the managerial jobs, Nagelsmann and Tuchel. They are in Bayern Munich and in Germany national team. So what do you expect? Can you get them two out of those jobs and ask them to come and join United? No, I don't think so. Pochettino, look how Pochettino is doing at Chelsea. He's struggling as well. But let me tell you something. Today I did a watch along for Chelsea, and I was looking at the Chelsea team, and the only place where they're lacking is a world-class number 9 and a world-class goalkeeper. Other than that, they have the perfect squad. You can make as much as fun you can for Bowley, but I think he's made that team for the next decade. I think they're going to win the Premier League. I think they're going to win the Champions League in the coming future. That's what I think. Because they built it perfectly. But when you look at United, and when you look at United's squad, do you think that this whole team can win anything for the next 10 years? I don't think so. So you need to change those players. You need to do that. So anyway, hopefully, uh, fans of United, I know, defeat sounds bad enough, and that's how it is. It goes with your emotions, but you have to keep your head calm and collected, and you have to think it through that what is required to make a difference, what is required to make a change. And I think the best thing is to get a sporting director. We need to get football people in that club. It cannot be just Eric Ten Hag. There has to be more people who have to do with the footballing world rather than commercial world. Let me tell you something as a reminder. Uh, when Sir Alex Ferguson was getting retired, right? The manager that I wanted for the club at that time was Jurgen Klopp. He was Borussia Dortmund's coach, and I wanted him. I didn't want anybody else as Manchester United manager. And when I heard that Ed Woodward apparently interviewed Jurgen Klopp, and Ed Woodward asked him this question that managing United is almost like managing being in a Disney world. Can you imagine? You're about to recruit an upcoming manager who's going to be the next big thing in the coming 10 years or 15 years. And when you're trying to do an interview, your way of interviewing him, you're saying that you're going to be almost like joining a company like a Disney World. Imagine that. Those were his words. I mean, is that kind of a joke or what? What kind of footballing sense does Ed Woodward have? None. He is a banker. He is a banking person. He doesn't know zitch about football. He doesn't even know a thread about football. And you have those kind of people who are making decisions for you. You know what? If you had a chance to go through that athletic article about how was the pyramid for Manchester United Football Club for the last 10 years, if you have a look at how the decisions were made, you will simply hold your head. It's beyond bonkers. It's beyond bonkers. So imagine where your recruitment of the club is going to be at. The decision-making pyramid was absolute bonkers. In order to make a simple decision, it took United more than 2 to 3 weeks just to make a simple decision. And I remember the first transfer window when Ed Woodward became the CEO, we were linked with Gareth Bale, we were linked with Fabregas, and Ed Woodward flew to Australia and then he came back because he wanted to get those transfers. And in the end, we got what? Fellaini. We never had people in the club who had to do with football. So we need to get those kind of people. Once we get those people, then Eric Ten Hag can sit with them and then he can make up a perfect ideology, then he can make a perfect team. And for that, he needs transfer windows. You can put in cap in spending. You can say to him, you know what? We're not going to give you more than 100 million. We're not going to overspend. Show us that if you're a good manager, show us if you're a good manager, work with this 100 million. Every transfer window, we're going to give you 100 million. We're going to give you 3 to 4 windows. And if you're able to produce something good, we might give you 50 million extra. We might give you 100 million extra. You can do that. But if you keep on changing managers, I mean, who's the next one? Then after a year or 2 years, same situation. The players are going to be here. So anyway, thank you, fundraiser. Thank you very much for tuning in. And once again, guys, I would like to thank each one and every one of you who'll be watching Football Gupshup. And once again, tomorrow I think is going to be another fixture which is going to be with Fulham and Arsenal. We're going to do that one as well. Same time Tottenham are playing Bournemouth. We will give you the updates for that game. On Monday, we will have Liverpool against Newcastle United. We'll be doing that game. So hopefully you'll be tuning in for tomorrow and on Monday as well. So once again, guys, thank you very much for tuning in. And thank you, fundraiser. Thank you, Sean Frost, as well, for tuning in. It was really nice to have a chat with you guys. So once again, we'll see you next time. Take care.